Sammy is an incredibly ill-mannered and rude animal. He jumps, he barks, and it's just intimidating and often frightening. When I moved in, my understanding was that I would provide cooking, cleaning, daycare for the boys. The dog, however, was not part of the original understanding.
It's okay, come here. Oh, I know. It's okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Goodness me.
I know.
Well, that's a greeting and a half. I come through the door and I have a very large dog lunging and barking. Thank goodness he was at the end of the leash because I think he'd have been all over me if he hadn't been. All right, when you have guests, then you come in, then you always have to put him on the leash because he jumps up.
Yes.
And then he jumps up on you, I see.
Yes, he's Mama's boy.
All right. So then, do you have a lot of people over?
I do not have a lot of people over, mostly because of this.
Has he bitten anybody?
He does nip at people, and he will get their shirts and then their arm to make sure they're paying attention to him.
I'm Marietta.
Hello.
I'm Grandma.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, and welcome.
Yeah, well, it's nice to be here. Oh, I see.
Okay, down, Sam.
Straight away, when Marietta came up, I could see Sammy jumping all over her. Sammy doesn't really have any sense of anybody else's space. There are no boundaries. If I was a guest coming in, how would you discipline him if he jumped on me?
Marietta unleashes Sammy to demonstrate how Sammy would react.
Hello, welcome to my home. It's so nice to see you. Sammy, down. No.
Okay.
No. All right, that's it. We're going. That's it. Time out. I am so frustrated having to deal with this beast every day just to get him to behave. Jennifer and I tend to disagree about how to manage the training of the dog. This is creating a lot of tension between Jennifer and I. If this puppy does not learn his boundaries, I'm an advocate for him finding a better home.
Okay.
Later on, Jennifer's best friend stops by to share her experience with Sammy.
I know, it's okay. It's just Jen.
As soon as Sammy saw Jennifer's friend, who's also called Jennifer, the hackles went up on his back. He launched at the door, barking and growling, very, very uncomfortable.
Can you pull him back a little bit more? Come on in. Hi, Sammy. It's okay. It's okay. I just moved here to this house about 2 months ago, and I feel like I haven't been able to have a social gathering or invite people over because Sammy's, you know, kind of demanding.
To limit her interaction with Sammy during the day, Marietta often leaves him outside on the porch.
This is kind of Sammy's cave, so to speak.
All right. And so how long does he spend here during the day?
Sometimes hours and hours and hours, and much longer than I would care for, but I don't have an alternative.
Spending hours on the back deck like that. What's he to do? No wonder his behavior's crazy when he comes back inside. Well, I've had a very interesting day observing you and Sammy. Within the first 5 minutes, I could see what the problem was. The family have played with Sammy, trying to get the leash out of his mouth. His bad behavior's been validated. It's a great game. So just drop it. Boring. Walk away.
Boring.
Walk away. Good. Now, actually, just by dropping the leash and walking away, Sammy sees that grabbing onto the leash has negative consequences. Okay, when he comes back to you, ask him to sit.
Okay, Sammy, sit.
Good.
Good boy.
And take the leash. Good boy.
Good boy.
Okay? I want Jennifer to realize what is rewarding for Sammy. And even Jennifer's attention is rewarding. Even an eye look is rewarding. I want Jennifer now to actually make Sammy work for his rewards.
Sammy. Sit. Good boy.